Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a freaking awesome day. My day and your day is about to go a whole lot better. So if you've been keeping up on the channel, which we all know you should be, you know a few videos ago I picked up this carbon fiber Varis diffuser. Let me show you a little edit of this diffuser before we get any further. So as you can see, this carbon fiber diffuser is absolutely gorgeous. It's really gonna button up the rear end of this car. Let me show you what I mean when I say that. All I have right now on the car is the rear aprons, a nice fat ass exhaust, and a carbon fiber duckbill, some taillights. Yeah, it looks good. But then if you come around to like the side, I got the insane skirts on there. The front, we have the fat ass lip, the all black headlights, carbon fiber canards, and in my opinion, front and the sides are on point, but the rear not so much. So this carbon fiber diffuser is really gonna button that up. If you are as stoked as I am, head down right now, smash that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel out, so please go down right now, smash that thumbs up button. Thank you. Before we get this diffuser installed on the car, there's two main things. Number one, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to run these aprons because I don't know if you have seen the diffuser installed on a car before, but there's a carbon fiber plate that comes up on the side here. I've seen other people run them with the aprons before. I'm not sure how they do it. Maybe I gotta trim these aprons a little bit. We'll see. And number two, I got this diffuser secondhand. I got it used from the same guy I got my exhaust from. And honestly, the mounts he gave me, they're not the proper mounts. They're like some homemade janky ass mounts. So I actually picked up some big metal rod. Picked up this here. And I'm gonna try to build my own mounts for this thing. So this may take a little longer than usual to install this Varis diffuser on my car, just because I don't have proper mounts. But trust me when I say we are gonna get this thing on today, and it's gonna be looking absolutely freaking amazing. Very first step I'm gonna take is pulling off my aprons. I probably don't need to, and I could probably trim them on the car, but I figured it would be just a lot more simple to pull the aprons off and then trim them after we get the diffuser on. So to pull these aprons off on my car, there's a screw there, right there, and then I believe I put some underneath. Yeah, there's two screws underneath as well, and then there's just double-sided tape running along the edge right there. So if I do end up running these again, which I'm really wanting to, I'm gonna have to double-sided tape them, but that's no big deal. Let's go ahead and get this guy removed on both sides, and then we can set the diffuser up on the car. It's gonna sit on the bottom. It's already cut up for my Toma exhaust, so that's gonna be super nice. I don't have to cut it, and then we can figure out how to build the mounts. I feel like that might be the most difficult part of this install. All right, we got the aprons off. Now I guess the next step is to get the diffuser on, and I'm not sure how it goes on. So what I'm gonna do, set it up on the car, and if it screws on without any mounts anywhere, I'm gonna get those screwed on first. You know what, let me just set up the camera and talk to you guys as I'm crawling under my car again. How's it look? It look pretty sick? I'm gonna have to build a lot of mounts for this thing. I think I'm gonna have to build like 8 mounts in total. It's gonna take a minute. If you're trying to put your own diffuser on right now, this is probably not gonna be that helpful because I'm building my own mounts, and if you buy a new diffuser, it's gonna come with the mounts. But what I have right now is this little L bracket that's going from these mounts here up to where the sway bar bolts on at. These are the first mounts I'm gonna bolt on, and then from there, I'm just gonna start creating more stuff. I got these ones here with the diffuser. I didn't build these ones, that's why they're so rusty, if you guys are wondering. Let me show you where exactly I'm talking about when I say from the diffuser to where the sway bar bolts on. I'm talking about that right there. So that angles down and bolts onto the diffuser right up there. As you can see, we're off to a good start. I got the 2 rear mounts on. Now I gotta figure out these mounts in the center here. He gave me these janky ass mounts right here. Obviously I don't want to run these, they're like a 2-piece of shit, but I'm gonna figure out where exactly those ran to. So this mount here was running from the diffuser, bolted on right there, right in the center. So that mount there up to that right there where the factory bumper bolts on, or the factory black diffuser, that mount right there. So I'm gonna pull that clip out. And before I do that, I'm gonna actually remake this piece, make it look good, because I don't want that on there. So I'm gonna go bend up some steel real quick, drill some holes in it, and get this mount remade. Should look good. All right, we got 2 of these mounts made, looking beautiful. Not the best, honestly, but they look a lot better than what the other ones look like. Let me show you where on the car they are going. So I got this driver's side hanging down from that mount right there. And now if you push the diffuser up, it's gonna bolt to that hole right there. So that's super easy. As soon as I get these 2 mounts on, we'll have 4 total hangers. And then from there, I think it's just a matter of screwing this carbon fiber Varis diffuser to the stock diffuser. I know that hole, that far corner hole up there will screw to the diffuser. I definitely want to build another bracket for that hole right there to go hang somewhere as well. It's all just trial and error right now. All right, the diffuser is on the car, so it's getting somewhere. And as you can see, it looks absolutely freaking amazing. Very, very happy with how it's coming out. From here, that hole drills right to the stock diffuser. Nothing's even tight and it's already very, very sturdy. So I'm very happy with how it's coming out. So stoked. This is gonna look freaking amazing. Honestly, I'm very curious right now if I can run these factory aprons. I definitely can with a little bit of cutting, so I'm 100% gonna be running those. All right, so I got that drilled to the factory diffuser. And it's still a little loose on the ends here. Granted, everything else is still loose. So as you saw, I got the diffuser pulled off, and the reason I pulled the diffuser back off is to paint all the brackets and the mounts I made. They're just bare metal and they were gonna rust eventually. It's kind of funny, I know at the beginning of the video I said we're definitely gonna have the diffuser on today and going, but I don't think we are because the reason I keep looking away, I'm looking for Bobby, my girlfriend. We need to work on her car. That legacy right there, it was her winter car and she's selling it, so I'm gonna pick this diffuser video back up tomorrow. See you then. What up? It is now the next morning. Let's go get this diffuser installed onto the car. Oh, what's she still doing here? Ooh, what are you still doing here?
Oh, nothing. Just chilling.
Okay, love you, bye.
I love you too. Did you bring me my coffee cup back?
Where is it?
It's downstairs in your room.
No, it's right there.
Oh,
oh, okay.
Do you want money?
Yeah, I love money. Tell YouTube how my Evo looks without those rear spats on it.
Ugh, terrible.
Does it look like a Lancer?
Yes.
Yeah, I love money. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, love you. Bye. All right, Evo is in the shop, ready to get this diffuser installed. Cannot be more stoked. I didn't show you guys my custom mounts, did I? These things turned out really well. Really, really well. I'm very happy with my nice little fab work I did on these. The first thing I'm gonna do is just get all of these brackets bolted up onto the car, and then we can set the diffuser on there, get the diffuser screwed to these brackets, and then we're pretty much done. After that, I wanna get those side aprons back on. These sexy little things right here. Because as my girlfriend says, it looks like a Lancer. It literally looks like a Lancer without these. I cannot believe how much those add to the car. It's insane. I'm just gonna set up the camera, run a quick little time lapse for you, and I'll talk to you guys after I get the diffuser installed, see if we can get these side aprons on. I really hope we can because it looks weird without them. So we now have the 4 main mounts on the car. Let me show you what those are looking like. One there from the sway bar, one there from the sway bar, and then that one there for the rear. Yeah, I guess they're very rear of the diffuser, that one there. And then other than that, we have a mount that bolts right there, a little bracket that goes from the Varis carbon diffuser to right there. I just drilled a little hole in there. And then we have it screwed on right there where that little hole is, and way up there where that hole is on both sides. So in total, what is that, like 7 mounting points for that really light carbon diffuser? We should be good. I don't think it's gonna fall off anytime soon. Let's get it on. That sounded weird. All right, the diffuser's officially 100% on, and oh my gosh, it looks absolutely freaking amazing. Check this out. So sick. I guess the next step now is trying to get those side spats on. I really need them on because I'm so used to them on the car. Without them, it just looks really weird to me. So I'm gonna spend some time, see what I can cut up on the spats. Thankfully, they're not OEM, so they're not expensive. There's some eBay ones that I bought a while back, and they actually ended up fitting really well, by the way, if you guys are wondering. But I'm just gonna start cutting stuff up on them, see if I can get them to fit. All right, wish me luck. I'm gonna start cutting this thing up. Good thing they're cheap, so I don't have to worry about it too much. I'm just gonna start trimming this edge off right here. Slowly but surely till it sits all the way on the bumper. Then once again, it'll just be held on with double-sided tape on this edge here, and then screw it on up front where the wheel well is. Oh shoot, we're almost done. That was fast. Honestly, that could probably work how it is. Let me clean up this bumper. It is absolutely disgusting, as are my hands. I'm gonna get everything cleaned up and see if I can get this spat on how it is. I only cut off maybe 1.5 inches only. I cut off like half the freaking bottom of it. All right, I am about to put this spat on. So what I'm using is some double-sided tape made by 3M. It's a 3M VHB, it says on it. Just gonna run it on the back side of the spat up top. All right, let's see if we can get this bad bitch on. I think I'm definitely gonna add a really, really small screw or a rivet or something back here just to make sure it doesn't fall off at all. Because the diffuser is obviously sticking out on the side. I don't want to cut more off because it'll just start looking funny on the spat. So, and it looks fine how it is. I really like how it looks. There's a little gap there, but I'm not that worried about it. But if I threw a little screw right there, it tightened up the gap and then it'd ensure it would never fall off. So I'm trying to figure out if I want a really small rivet or a really small screw. All right, my dudes, here's the scoop. I have an 1/8 inch rivet, which is about as small as you can get. So I'm using an 1/8 inch drill. There's gonna be an 1/8 inch hole in the bumper when I'm done, if I ever remove it. Which I could always, after I take this off, put another 1/8 inch rivet back in the bumper, and it would kind of like hide the hole, I guess. And let's drill this little hole. Let's get this installed. It's gonna look pretty clean. I bet some of you are like, you're retards for drilling a hole in your car right now, but it'll look good. Oh shit, just cracked the paint. All right, let's try a screw instead. Those rivets don't have a far enough reach, or they're not long enough essentially, so it wasn't grabbing onto the bumper. I know I have some really small screws laying around. Okay, wow, I fucked up that paint completely. That is gonna need some mad touch-up paint. Damn, don't you hate when that happens? What do you do? What do you do? One more thing I'd highly advise to do, if you're using double-sided tape, heat up the heat gun a little bit. It'll make it so much stickier, I guess. All right, last thing to do over here is get that all touched up. I know it looks kind of funny to screw in there, but what do you do? Not much you can do, I guess. So I thought I owned a touch-up pen for the Evo. Turns out I don't, or either I never bought one or I lost it. But I do have one for the truck. It is super white instead of whatever white this is. But white is white, right? Especially on something so small. All right, my dudes, I'm gonna go bust out the driver's side now as well, and then I have a little surprise for you at the end. All right, both spats are on, looking absolutely amazing. Now for that little surprise I was telling you about. Yeah, I know it's not a big wing, but this will work until we get the APR wing in. Check out this paint job though. I got this thing secondhand. The original wing off this car I had to trade for the battle arrow I had on it. But maybe next time I should look over stuff a little closer. That's not even the worst part. Let me show you the worst part. Check out all this over here. It's all a bunch of dirt under the paint. But look at this, guys. How can you even paint like that? That's just insane. But it'll work for now until we get the carbon fiber APR wing in, and it will look amazing. Still looks good though. I'm gonna give this thing a quick wash down, get all the dirt off, and then be ready for the little edit of this diffuser installed on the car. Coming in 3, hold up. 3, 2, 1. So as I'm sitting here editing the video you're currently watching, I realized I did not have an outro for it. So that is exactly what this is. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you thought it was helpful or entertaining, any way, shape, or form you just enjoyed the video, do me a favor, go down below, smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you made it to the end of the video, today let's go down in the comment section below and comment #passion. That's what I'm all about with this channel. That's what I try to provide to you guys, is showing my passion, my love, my everything behind what I do for all the cars, and I try to portray that to the YouTube channel, to you guys. So if you made it to the end of the video, go down in the comment section below and comment #passion. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.